Would you say you have a porn addiction? As a young man, I'll speak from personal experience. I know for a lot of my teenage years, I grew up in a very religious and traditional household. So obviously porn is bad, I knew that. And whenever I would partake in it, obviously I felt terrible. And I would beat myself up about it all the time. And I would try so hard, thinking I was so addicted to this. I was so addicted to porn. When I really wasn't addicted. And let me explain. There's two types of addictions when it comes to porn. I think there's the one that people mostly have. I'd say about 90% of men who say they're addicted to porn have this one, which is not really an addiction. It's more of a habit that they've built for who knows how long. And so they just continue and continue. And they're just stuck in this loop. They're more addicted to the habit of doing it rather than the porn itself. And then the other 10%, which is the second type of porn addiction, is the people who are generally have deep underlying issues, who are addicted to the actual content and need help. So, like I said, if you're watching this video, you're probably one of the prior people. One of the people who are in the 90% and aren't really addicted to porn. They need to understand that there are some people who are addicted to porn, and you might be one of them. But take a long look at yourself in the mirror and think, are you really addicted to porn? Or are you really just upset with your life? Upset that you can't get any women, you can't attract girls, you can't go up to talk to girls because, it's such a foreign idea that you can't even do it. You can't bring yourself to even speak to actual women in real life. You'd rather just wank off to them at your home, in your bed, watching porn from your computer, laptop, or whatever. I guarantee that if we took 10 or 100 guys that are watching this video right now, I don't know if this video will get 100 views, I'm not quite there yet, but let's say there's 100 guys watching this video, and 90 of them, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have specified it that way. If you took 100 people who watch porn and they changed their life, they got in the gym, got a six pack, got a body that they're happy about, happy that they wake up in the morning and they see like they're happy with that their body is healthy and strong. If they have money, if they get a job in a career that excites them and they aren't totally disgusted with, and that they're making enough money to support themselves financially, and they don't have to like keep going through this cycle of being stressed about, do I have enough money? Do I have enough money? Am I have to work more hours? And if they had women, an abundance of women, not an abundance, but options with the women. A lot of guys don't have options these days. So if you took a normal guy who watches porn and you gave him those three things, a six pack, money, and bitches, I guarantee, I guarantee it, that their porn addiction would go down the drain almost instantly. Because why would they have time for that? They wouldn't want to do that anymore. They got women, actual women in real life, so they can just fulfill their desires realist in the real world. They have money, they have financial freedom, maybe even time freedom that comes with that. And then they have a body, a strong body, which equals a strong mind. So they're a strong person now. They wouldn't want to watch porn anymore. Trust me. I used to think I had such a bad porn addiction. I beat myself up about it. I thought, this is the reason I'm going to go to hell. But then one day I realized, and I'm not saying I'm even close to where I want to be in life, but I'm way better than I was. I don't have that body that I've hoped for once I started going to the gym, but I'm working towards it. I don't have the money yet, but I'm working on a path that will give me that money one day, this YouTube channel. And I have more options at women. And it happened because I started going to the gym, honestly, and I just accepted right then and there once I got these things. And again, I'm not great at these things. I'm still improving. But immediately once I started making improvements in these areas of life, my porn addiction, I had to ask myself, am I even addicted to this? I'm not. I'm not doing it as much anymore. I don't feel the need to just do it and do it all the time. I did it before because my life sucked. because I wasn't happy with my life and I had nothing better to do. You get what I'm saying? So again, I feel like a lot of you guys don't put yourself in a category, don't put yourself in a limitation. Put yourself in a box where you say I'm addicted to porn when you probably aren't. Okay? You're used to it. You're addicted to the habit of doing it because you've been doing it for so long. But you've been doing it for so long because you're not happy with yourself and your life. I guarantee if you turned your life around and got everything perfect besides the pornographic part, it would just go down the drain. You wouldn't want to watch porn anymore. You might do it a couple times, but I guarantee you wouldn't say you're addicted to it. Now again, I did say that there was a 10%, and I'm just rounding up. I don't have any like actual numbers, but there's a 10% of guys that actually are addicted to porn. And that I've read about this, that there's actual people who have these addictions, and it is an underlying mental, maybe emotional problem that they have, some caused by childhood trauma, or whatever. They've had a traumatic experience. Those guys I do feel bad for. And if you're one of those guys, you truly need to get help. But I wouldn't do it that way. I would first get your life in order and then see if you're still addicted to porn. If you're still addicted to porn, okay, fair play. You actually do have an addiction. You need to get that figured out. But if you're just a regular Joe Schmo, walking about doing your normal things every day, I guarantee if you get your life turned around, you're not going to be addicted to porn anymore. So again, don't put yourself in a limitation. Don't put yourself in a box. Don't set yourself up for failure by saying I'm addicted to porn. You're not addicted to porn. You're just doing it because your life sucks.